Hey, California and New York, can I talk to you for a second? Although everybody else will maybe want to listen too. So do you remember about 3 weeks before the election, I made a video saying, hey, California and New York, like, we're a little bit worried because early vote totals are not where they need to be. People don't seem to be turning out to vote in these vitally important states. And even if you don't think that your vote matters at the top of the ticket in these very blue states, which, by the way, it did, it's still really important that you turn out and vote for congressional races because the road to taking the House back runs through California and New York. And the great news is that as of late last week, we have our final tally of seats flipped, and I just want to give you, both California and New York voters, an A+ on your hard work. We just found out last week that Adam Gray flipped his seat in CA's 13th district by 187 or so votes. Wild. And that is the 3rd seat in California that we flipped in this cycle. We flipped 3 seats and we held 2 seats that were incredibly difficult to hold as well. And in New York State, same thing. We flipped 3 seats and we held on to 2 vitally difficult seats to hold. Amazing job. And while some of you are going to say, well, it doesn't matter because we still didn't win the House, that's true. But we came incredibly close, and this tiny margin that Republicans are going to have going into the next session, their majority will be the smallest majority of any House majority in Congress in 100 years. It will be 220 on the Republican side to 215 on the Democratic side, and for the first several months it will actually be 217 to 215 because 3 of those Republicans, including Matt Gaetz, are gone and need to be replaced. That means for the first 3 months or so of Trump's new administration, Republicans will be able to lose 1 vote for all of the vital things that they want to get done. Getting rid of the Affordable Care Act / Obamacare, cutting taxes for billionaires and corporations, all of the other things. All of that is going to rely on their being able to basically navigate a razor-thin majority. That is because of the hard work that you did. So while I know that generally the outcome of the elections were devastating, I want to thank every one of you who signed up to cure ballots, who signed up to knock on doors, who signed up to write postcards or letters. Your work made a difference. We will be able to stop the worst of what they want to do because of that tiny majority that you, New York, and you, California, achieved. So thank you for your hard work. Remember, Adam Gray won his seat by 187 votes. Every vote matters in every election. Never forget it. And thanks again, A+.